Good morning, students. Today we are going to look some information about course of the war. As I said, my presentation is divided into three main sections. I hope you understand about causes of First World War. Let me start the next section. Before that, we have to recall the previous session. How was the process of First World War happened? The war between Austria and Serbia to get help from Russia and France. Germany sided with Russia to declare war on France. Britain helped Belgium and France declared war on Germany. Two blocks. The First World War divided into two blocks, namely bloc states or allied and the central powers or axis. The First World War was divided into two blocks, namely bloc states or allied and the central power or axis. Bloc states consisting of the countries that joined the Triple Entente. Bloc states consisting of the countries that joined the Triple Entente, while the central powers consisting from the countries that joined the Triple Alliance. Triple Entente, Triple Alliance. Course of the war. The battle occurred on two fronts. One is the west and the east. Germany against France and Russia on the west front in the east front. German plan to destroy the French on the west front. German plan to destroy the French on the west front before facing the Russia in the east. In September 1914, Germany had reached the river Marne and threatened Paris. In September 1914, Germany had reached the river Marne and threatened Paris. However, this plan failed because getting fierce opposition from France. Besides Germany, to face Russia was headed Prussia. Battle of Marne. First stage of war movement, Western Front. The Battle of Marne was a turning point of the First World War. By the end of August 14, the whole Allied army on the West Front had been forced into general retreat back towards Paris. Meanwhile, the two main German armies continued through France. It seemed that Paris would be taken as both the French and the British fell back towards the Marne. The war became a stalemate, it means ikkatana soolnilai, when the Allied powers won the Battle of the Marne. It was the first major clash on the Western Front and one of the most important events in the war. Trench warfare. The Battle of Marne is memorable for trench warfare. What was it? Trenches dug by troops enabled soldiers to safely stand and protect themselves from enemy's fire. Trenches dug by troops enabled soldiers to safely stand and protect themselves from enemy's fire. Battle of Verdun. It lasted 10 months between February to December 1916. 1,63,000 Allied soldiers and 1,43,000 German soldiers dead and more than 50,000 soldiers wounded. New countries joined the war. Bulgaria joined the Central Powers and Italy, Romania joined the Triple Entente. Bulgaria joined the Central Powers, Italy and Romania joined the Triple Entente. Eastern Front. The Russians advanced through Eastern Front, Prussia and Galicia. The Germans stopped them after the battles of the Masurian Lakes and Tannenberg. At the end of 1914, Japan joined the Triple Entente and the Ottoman Empire joined Central Powers. The Japanese occupied a German colony in China, and they did not do much more during the rest of the war. The Japanese occupied German colony in China, and they did not do much more during the rest of the war. The German planned a short fight against France to focus in the East Front against Russia. The German planned a short fight against France to focus in the East Front against Russia. But the plan failed and they had to fight almost alone in two fronts. Third front. A third front opened in the Balkans. The Central Powers occupied Serbia and Romania. The British attacked the Ottoman Empire from Egypt. The British attacked the Ottoman Empire from Egypt and occupied Palestine, but they were defeated at Gallipoli. They were defeated at Gallipoli. End of the war. Naval battles and America's entry into the war. In 1916, a naval battle had taken place in the North Sea. The British won the battle. In 1916, a naval battle had been taken place in the North Sea. The British won the battle. Thereafter, Germany started their submarine war. And their cruisers went to roaming about, interfering with the shipping of the Allies. Lusitania, an American ship, was torpedoed by a German submarine. Lusitania, an American ship, was torpedoed by a German submarine. There was a lot of resentment in the US. The US President Wilson declared war against Germany in April 1917. The USA President Woodrow Wilson declared war against Germany in April 1917. America's entry with its enormous resources made Allied victory a foregone conclusion. Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching this video.